When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when you're feeling sad, you simply remember that you have a friend, James Willert. Then you don't feel so bad. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon here on this wonderful January 12th, 2026. Well, hope everyone's having a great day and a good start of a week and everything. I want to start today on what I used as a teacher in the special ed field. So, the first thing I knew when I got into the special ed field is I did not want to use sympathy. Because, as I said, I grew up shy with the stutter and social anxiety, which I have every day. But I don't say poor me. I use empathy, not sympathy. And so I related to my high school students. And like I said, I worked with special ed adults in the group homes and workshop settings and social work and all that as well. And I always applied empathy and not sympathy. Empathy, in my opinion, will really make you focus on what that person can do. Let's push that person where maybe they're good in this area or that area. But if you sympathize with that person, how are they going to grow in this area or that area? So let's find out. It's like anybody else. Anybody else. We all learn by our failures. Maybe one day I can't cook soup. Well, after I practice, I can cook soup. It's the same process. So I used empathy throughout my career, not sympathy. Now, of course, when I met with parents and other people regarding the students I worked with, I understood their situations. I understood how tough it can be. But my job was to work with the student. And I pushed that student the best way I could. Not physically, not verbally, but with examples and praise and putting them in a situation where they have a chore to do. Their chore in the classroom. One had a chore to make sure they set the right date on the board. One chore gave a weather report. Another chore was able to answer the phone. Whatever they felt most comfortable in doing. And once I knew that they were good at something, I would push them in that direction every day, every day, every day. I had a wonderful teacher who taught us repetition is reputation. So my students got better in their skill or their skills every day because we did it every day, every day, every day. So that's what I want to teach today to my audience, that I never pushed sympathy. I pushed empathy. And I pushed myself personally with empathy and not sympathy. Sometimes I wish I can just get out there and audition for shows and audition for this and that. I'm not built like that. I'm not lazy. But I go very slow with this slow process. And then if I find something I'm comfortable with, I'll go for it. But again, I'm not trying to be a movie star. No offense, but I just don't know. I don't want anyone saying, there's James Willert. I'm not comfortable with that. And I'm okay with that. So, remember, when you are working with someone or others, not anybody, remember stutterers, people with shyness, people who are blind, bad behaviors, in a wheelchair, whatever it might be. I never pushed sympathy. I pushed empathy. Push them to the point where they can start to feel good about themselves. And they can feel like, oh my gosh, I did something right. And every day you have them do the same thing, their confidence builds up and they feel good about themselves. And once you have them at a spot where their confidence is going good, then you start to challenge them in another area too, because they've already built up that confidence. Now, we can lose our confidence like that. I could say I'm a good singer. I'm not a great singer, but I'm a good singer. But as soon as they say, James, you're going to be teaching dance classes, my confidence is not very good, because one of my Achilles' heel is that I'm not a good dancer. But if they say, James, we're going to put you in a situation where you're going to work with 5 students with good behavior, the way you teach kids, make their bad behavior into good behavior. Absolutely, because I've already ingrained that confidence of success working one-on-one or 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 with those with bad behaviors. So we push them a little bit after they've got some confidence. I will say one thing, it takes patience and consistency. So let's stop there. Repetition's reputation. You've got to keep over it, doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it till you get comfortable. No one is good at everything, but let's start with something. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll stop by again. You can ask me questions. I can't help you on your car, but I can help you on your questions about, students or adults, young and old, behaviors. Ask me questions. I'm not a psychologist, but based on my experiences, I'd like to be there to help. So have a great day, and think of me as your YouTube friend, generic. I'm not trying to go anywhere with this, but just trying to reach out to those folks that might want some advice. So empathy, not sympathy. We'll see you again. And remember, when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when you're feeling sad, you simply remember that you have a friend, James Willert. Then you don't feel so bad. Take care. Bye-bye for now.